Are there things that sort of even more broadly than children, you think would really benefit the progression of humanity at this point in time?
In general, deep connection and relationship with your Earth, with your planet. We're going to speak metaphorically here. However, there's a great deal of direct, literal meaning behind this as well.
Okay.
On the subterranean levels, you have the idea of the different crystalline networks that exist, massive crystalline structures. These structures have been programmed with energies by extraterrestrial beings and by your ancestors, whom were in shamanic connection to them, and by what you would call your past selves or past lives, whom have channeled into those crystals their skill sets, their memories, their abilities, their experiences. So when you, as the future self, the modern self, the current self in that way, connect into the earth and draw energy up from the earth and form a link between yourself and the planet, you begin to access this. You begin to bring it into you as an energetic frequency. You go into resonance with it. And it allows for you to step into more of who and what you truly are. The earth also, as you know, is able to compost and can take waste and can transform it into flowers. The earth can also take and receive any negative energy that you wish to let go of. So it doesn't have to build up in your field, doesn't have to build up in your body. You can give these energies to the earth. And the earth interprets this as a blessing, it interprets this as a gift, and it will share with you resources. It will share with you power. It will share with you experiences that are all reflective of your own unique relationship to your true nature. So cultivating a deep relationship with your planet at this time is of the utmost importance in relationship to the idea of your species ascension or awakening process.
And does that look like touching the earth or walking in the woods, or what does that look like often?
It can look like that. Yes, that's one way. Absolutely. And positive effect, positive benefit can absolutely be received just on that level. You can also begin to work on the etheric level or the astral level. These represent the underlying energetic levels of reality that are, let's just say, obfuscated slightly by your experience of physical form. So if you can train yourself to work with that underlying energetic level, you can form what you might consider to be energetic cords that link your feet and your body deep down into the earth. These cords, which are in many ways symbolic for the idea of connection, can in a sense be used as cables. So information, energy can be inhaled up from the earth, deep within, up through the cables into the body. And that's one way you can absorb some of that information stored within the crystalline structures. In addition to this, these energy cords or cables that you generate can also be used to send energy that you wish to let go of down into the earth. So through visualization, through breathing exercises, you can begin to awaken some of those properties. And there's different exercises, different techniques that can be utilized for those purposes.
Okay. Do you want to, is this a good time? Do you want to share one of those techniques?
All right. This is a very basic one. We will explain it like this. Just as your lungs and your nose are able to take in air and oxygen, so is every single pore of your body able to do the same. There are certain locations on the body that are very capable of absorbing and receiving and even sending energies. We'll give you a few of them for the purpose of this exercise. You have the idea of the centers of your palms. If you wish, you may take your thumb and just gently massage each palm in a spiraling manner, awakening the energy centers within the palm. The other point we would encourage you to become aware of is your mid-eyebrow point. Not quite the third eye, just below, between the eyebrows. The final point is what you call your crown chakra, which corresponds with the location you call the fontanelle, the soft spot on the baby. This would be the next point. These points are very capable of absorbing and sending energies. For the exercise, bring the tip of your tongue up to the roof of the mouth, a few centimeters behind the front teeth. Should you touch the backs of the front teeth and roll the tongue back a little bit, you will feel a slight cavern or depression within the roof of the mouth. Place the tongue tip gently here, and this opens up the aura. It opens up the energy center so energy can flow in a more expansive and harmonious way. From here, the idea is become aware of the most positive feeling that you can recall or that you can create in this moment. You can think of an image or a person or a place or an experience or a dream that assists you in really deepening your sensation of that feeling. And as you become aware of this sensation, form on your face a loving smile, allow for the smile to expand. And as you outwardly smile, become aware of the energetic level behind the smile. And feel yourself both outwardly and inwardly smiling with love, smiling with appreciation. What we're going to do now is use the hands. As you inhale, bring the hands forth and imagine you're scooping the feeling, pulling it in to these points, the palms, mid-eyebrow, crown. Inhale, smile, gather the feeling. Turn the palms so they're facing towards the ground. Become aware of the feet and exhale down through the feet into the earth. Inhale, smile, gathering the loving feeling. Palms facing down, exhale down through the feet. And one more time, smile, inhale. Exhale down through the feet. On the most basal level, this represents strengthening those cables, those cords between your body and the earth. This is forming that link. We'll take this a little deeper, just a little bit. We're going to show you how to release whatever it is you wish to release into the earth. This may not be a one and done, but you will notice through repetition of this, things will feel lighter. You will begin to feel a little bit more weightless, and you may find that it provides in many ways a sense of relief from different sensations. And this has to do with you giving those things that you have stored in the aura and body to the earth so it can be composted and converted into something even more beautiful. So the idea is inhale, drawing in the loving feeling. This time, pick one thing you wish to let go of. Conceptualize that one thing as smoke. And as you exhale, affirm within your mind, you are placing that thing within the smoke and you're letting it go into the earth. As you exhale, see the smoke leave through the feet. Push the smoke down with the hands through the body, out through the feet. Inhale, smile, gathering the love. Palms facing down. Exhale, place whatever you wish into the smoke. Exhale it down through the feet into the earth. And one more time, inhale, gathering in the loving feeling. Exhale the smoke, push it down through the body, out through the feet. And take your hands, covering your belly button. On your next inhale, think of all of the love you have generated That love is a substance, it's an energy, it's a currency. It can be stored within you, like money in a bank account, if you will. Inhale and imagine all of that love comes into your intestines, level with the navel in the center of the body. And see that energy as golden light and see it form into a sphere. Inhale, drawing the energy in as you cover the navel. Hold the breath, see the sphere form, and instruct the energy to stay here and to build a loving power within you. Exhale and see that golden sphere solidify a little bit. And now take the hands, give them a clap. Rub them together so they're nice and warm. And gentle patting of the head. This will awaken the physical mind in a balanced way so you can return to your experience of physical reality so you're not too drifty, because when you're doing this, you are working on that etheric level, which is higher in vibration than the physical reality. So the massaging of the face assists you in not getting too spacey, assists you in being grounded and rooted so you can be there and be present for your physical life. And that's the way you can end the exercise. Another thing we'll say is when we describe pushing the energy down, we're not talking about using force by any means. Do not use muscle. Do not strain in any way. Allow for the body to remain relaxed the entire time. It is more of a mental or energetic sense of pushing rather than physical.
That's fantastic. I feel great. I just did that along with you, and it feels wonderful.
Anything you wish to let go of, without exception, can be given to the earth. At a certain point, that link gets so strong, you become capable of letting go of bigger and bigger and bigger things. And the more of you that practice this, as you practice it as a team or as a group, the more that transformative energy will ripple throughout the world.
Speaking of groups, this question is about community. And one thing that I've heard many people talking about recently is there's a lot of systems and structures that people think are failing. They're not up to what we need them to be. Myself, I'm working on a project to envision and create a community. Do you have any advice about what types of communities or structures or systems we could be thinking about that would be really helpful right now?
What we would encourage is pay attention to the hunter-gatherer tribes that exist on your world, whom are very communal, whom interact with one another in group dynamics that involve sharings, oftentimes in circular formations, and work together as a team. And this can allow for you to tap into the ancestral memory within you that remembers being a part of a loving, supportive tribe or group. The idea is, before your species went through what is described as the fall, which is really just a descent in vibration, your species was primarily breatharian and fruitarian in nature. And your species truly was one family. And there are dimensions of your cellular memory, your genetic memory that know this. And the hunter-gatherer tribes and some of the ways that they relate to one another and communicate with one another represent an ancestral yet modern connection to that time. So if you learn their ways, you will find that you can create, with a loving heart and intention, a community that will also mirror that intention.